Welcome to my world, baby. That is what this episode's about in JoJo Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders second season, which is episode 21. Welcome to my world is pretty much the episode, okay? Like, literally. I'm gonna give you guys a recap and review on the new episode of JoJo and tell you why I decided to say that quote anyway. And it's actually like that. So let's go. Okay, at the beginning we have to it that our boy Polinar finally meets Dio face to face. Dio gives him a chance. I'll tell you what. Go down a couple steps down to the stairs. Abandon your partnership with Jojo, Jotaro, and Kakyoin, and I'll let you become my servant, and you get to become part of my servitude once again. How about that? However, Polinar right away goes like, heck no, I am not gonna accept your offer. As he tries to get up, he ends up going down, which is pretty strange. And then like Dio is just laughing right now. It sounds like to me you're afraid, aren't you? And therefore he explains to Polinar like, do you know why humanity or mankind is just doing these kinds of things? So they can have the peace of mind, you know? They do these kinds of things to keep themselves intact or something. Like, give them a peace of mind. Something about talking about the psychological thing about mankind's brain or mind, etc., you know? And we see to it that Polinar still declines his offer and says, I'm going to take you out and take you down. You hear me? And Dio's like, then you give me no choice then. And then he reveals his stand, which is like a freaking big hulky muscle guy, and is getting ready to like clash, you know? Before they could clash, Jojo, Jotaro, Kakyoin appeared right on time and Dio made his escape. However, before they can continue, Polinar explains that he experienced his stand a little bit. It's just like he was going up a couple steps, but he ends up going down. And then he also warns him that he also tells him that Abdel and Iggy died for me. You know, I can't bear that, and it's understandable. Your friends die in front of you. It stinks. Saving your life. And therefore they have like Nuka or Nukamon, I don't know what the heck his name is, whatever, leads them to Dio's place, you know, where he goes. And therefore Nuka opens and then Jotaro ends up breaking a hole in the room where the sun could set, and we see to it that our boy Nuka, or should I say the enemy, ends up opening the coffin by force to open the coffin, but he ends up being in the coffin after he opens it, and they all realize that they are all in danger. They end up jumping out right away, and it was too late. The sun is starting to set very soon, and sooner or later they are most likely in danger, because if they ever been in the room, right, if they stayed in the room any longer, JoJo says, then pretty much we all gonna die. We would have been dead right away. So it was understandable, etc. And I go like, dang, this is gonna be one crazy ride, you know, and so forth. After that, we see to it that our boy Polinar says he's not gonna run away. Iggy and Abdel died for him, and no matter what, he has to continue his fight. Jotaro, on the other hand, tells his grandpappy or grandfather and Kakyoin that this is a plan where they can make a pincer attack. So leave it as it is, you know, etc. So Jojo and Kakyoin decide to go in the car and run off, you know, because it's already nighttime, and that's when Dio can make his full-on straight power move, you know. And we see Polinar getting ready to want to attack Dio. However, Jotaro warns Polinar, don't be too reckless right now. I was told to stick with you, so let's do this. And you know, and this is gonna get exciting. But as for Dio, you know, he ends up actually being pretty strong, you know. He ends up he broke a normal human hand and so forth, pulled two front buck teeth out of the guy's mouth and says, get in the freaking front seat right now. as the guy tries to run away, he ends up being in the car again. And I go like, so this is part of Dio's stand power, pretty much, you know? I can't really explain it, but you have to watch the episode yourself if you ever want to understand his power. And therefore, it's like a freaking cops and robbers chase, you know? Dio's chasing down Kakyoin and JoJo, while Jotaro and Polnareff are trying to get a motorcycle going and working. And as the fight goes on between Kakyoin and Dio, you know, Kakyoin used Emerald Splash, but Dio just flicked that Emerald and like, it's like playing pinball, you know, ping pong pinball whatsoever, which is really, really hilarious. And I go like, well, that has to suck, you know, that kind of thing. As the episode continues, we see Dio stand right now, and as usual, he can only make close hand-to-hand, close-to-close combat as he hits Kakyoin only a little bit, you know. Well, he's a little far, you know. It's like you're far from here, and the punch only got you here, you know, that kind of thing. It looked exactly like that if I looked at it analytically and closely, you know. But Kakyoin warned JoJo, like, if he got any closer, he would have been dead. That's it. And Dio says he needs to be close so he could use the world's power against them. So there has to be a certain distance that there's a certain distance that Dio has to be in order to use his stand's power, which is understandable, because if he could use it like far away distance, that would be kind of freaking OP, honestly. But I'm glad I'm glad the author didn't write that kind of route, because I don't know how the heck they're supposed to defeat a guy that could use his stand's power that's like far away, besides range bullets or something. But what I figured out, or what we figured out right here, of course, is pretty much Dio's stand is like hand-to-hand combat, or he has to be close up to you in order to use his powers, pretty much. That's pretty much what this episode's mostly about, you know. We get to know about Dio's stand bit by bit, just like it only gave us a little sneak peek. We don't really know how strong it is, but Kakyoin did mention, like, if he gotten any closer, then he would have been dead. Be glad enough he got away in a few meters away, which is understandable. Good thing. So overall, nice episode, you know. Looking forward to see how the showdown's gonna go, and I'm pretty excited, you know. I want to see freaking Jotaro go head to head against Dio, dude. I've been waiting for that for a long time. So, anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that, people. Expect my next recap and review to be Nisekoi. Don't expect much from it if it's really short. So I'll see y'all till then. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Right? Peace out. Bye bye.